Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, November 9th, 2018. My name is Leonard Lloyd, and I am the face of mental illness. I live with bipolar 2 disorder, anxiety, depression, PTSD. The purpose of the videos is for outreach and education. For those of you out there that suffer from mental illness, this is just a way of letting you know that you are not alone. We may go through different parts of it at different times in our lives, but we're all in this together, and I don't want anyone to feel that they are alone. It's also to help educate those friends you have, or members of your family that don't understand or don't want to understand what it is that we deal with as far as living with our mental illness. I always encourage folks to share these videos with someone that you think that it may help. I'm outright with everything. I have nothing to hide, and I just put everything out there on the table. I hope that all of you are doing well. For those of you that are going through that bad time right now, I can relate because I've been dealing with a lot of stuff that has totally stressed me out. So, just like you, I'm dealing with some things, and I'm trying to get myself back into a safe, calming space. And we will get there. We just have to hold on and make it day to day. Um, Part of what I wanted to talk about is back in September 2015, I went for a neuropsychological exam. This is just another tool in dealing with mental illness to find out, exactly how this not only affects your mind, but affects your body as well. And it was a 5 hour test, and I was there 7 hours. I was just really stressed out and upset because some of what they do, it's memorization. Um, they want you to, they'll give you something to draw, and they want you to draw it exactly like it is. You get to look at it for like 10 seconds. Or it's memorization. They will call out these words, then they'll go into a conversation, then they'll come back to you later on to see, what your memory is like. Um, there are tests where you have to connect dots and draw a line, and so they want to see how that affects you as far as steadiness, your responses, and overall how you deal with certain levels of stress. So I did not do well on that first test, and what they do is they want to determine the nature and severity of current cognitive deficits and to assist with differential diagnosis, treatment planning, and disposition. So they give you suggestions on how to deal with your therapist, your psychiatrist, and give you information on whether or not that you need to have your medication changed. So I had an updated test this past Monday, and I went in because I'm having more problems with my memory. It's starting to get a little worse. My focusing is not getting better. One day last week, I lost a day. And I was off a day, and by me being off, I wound up missing a therapy appointment because I thought that it was a Friday when it should have been a Saturday, and I had things totally mixed up. I signed up to work the polls at this last election. I went and took the class, and I'm trying to focus on what they're saying and what they're teaching. And even though I'm trying to focus, my mind is going 56,000 different ways, and I just could not pick up on anything that they were doing. And by me being so out of focus and not really know what was going on, I failed an open book test. I did it. I can't explain it. I was just totally not there. I went and retook the test last week, and I was trying to focus harder, and there were sections of the class that were being taught that I don't remember from the first class. Now, I noticed there were some parts in the second class that weren't taught in the first class, so I'm assuming that that's what happened. Other than that, there were sections in the class that I totally don't remember them going over. Okay, so I went in to get retested again. It's covered by insurance. If you think that you might want to take this test talk to your therapist and your psychiatrist, and they can find a doctor for you. It's usually a 4 or 5 hour test. Last time it took me 6 hours. This time I was able to get it done within 4.5 hours because I didn't take a break and I didn't take a lunch. It gives you a better idea of not only how these illnesses affect us mentally, but how it affects your body. Because you find yourself, trying to hold on because when things are being timed and people are talking and they want to see how you handle things. Because I'm left-handed, and they noticed that there was a certain amount of stress and just uncontrollability by me using my dominant left hand. That they notice all of these things. They notice your body movements when you are taking these tests to see how you react. Because some of the tests have a certain time limit. Some of it is memorization, and it can be kind of stressful if you're having problems, if you're having memory problems. But I'm the type of person, I just want to get an idea of everything that's going on so I have a better idea, a better understanding of what I am dealing with and how this whole situation is not only affecting my mind, but is affecting my body. So in 2 weeks, I will find out the results to see if my results are worse than last time, if they're the same, or I have gotten better because I really did poorly on the last set of tests. So again, if you're thinking about that you may want to go in for a neuropsychological examination, talk to your therapist or your psychiatrist. It's covered by your insurance, and it just gives you another level of understanding of what we live with. So as always, thank you for letting me talk to you. As usual, remember to take your meds. Remember to keep your appointments. Remember to keep your boundaries, and try to keep yourself in a safe, calming state. And for those of you that are going through a rough patch right now, like I am, let's try to keep our focus. Let's keep the strength. Be strong. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.